Just a little. Know you had a hard time. See them. Come on, y'all. I know you've had a hard time. Sit down. I know you had a hard time. Sit down. Sit down and rest a little. I know you've come a long way. Sit down. I know you've come a long way. Sit down. I know you've come a long way. Sit down. Sit down and rest a little. Me and King Jesus gonna sit down. Y'all remember that? Me and King Jesus going to sit down. Me and King Jesus going to sit down. Sit down and rest a little while. Sit down, servant, sit down. Welcome to Conversations with Cornelius and Capricares. We're blending and branding the two because I want to do some different things and I'm going to finish this year strong. Good morning, Renetta. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, Aunt Cheryl. Good morning to you. The bottom of the screen has a question that we want to engage in. Actually, this is the last day of this month, but actually all of next month. How to walk while wounded. How to walk while wounded. And to those individuals on the Instagram live, good morning to you. How do we walk while we are wounded? We want to talk about that today. We want to have us a show all this week on walking while wounded. Find some books and some examples to teach us how to walk while we are wounded. Listen, y'all, I got to get this book back out to you. I want you to, let's see here. Let's put it over here. You need this. You need this. How to walk while wounded. Yeah, it's at the bottom. Thank you, Shannon, for putting that in the chat. We're about to have us a show today, y'all. I am so excited for y'all who have shown up again. Timely. Time is of the essence. We thank you, Facebook. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Edit. Boom. Yeah, we thank you. I forgot to do that. So, yeah. Walking while wounded. I forgot to tag the church page. How do we walk while wounded? I need you to get this book, the Emotional Healthy Church Workbook. I need you to get it. I need you to get it. Somebody put in the chat, I have it or I don't have it. I need to know who has this workbook. You need to get it. That's why I'm showing it to you. I'm showing. I used to pull from a lot of from these questions, but we want to talk about that. We want to be thankful and grateful as y'all are coming in and sharing for the Facebook audience. Hit at and followers at highlight. Do that for me now. For those in YouTube, share it as a text message when we get done. You can share it. I want to pull some activities and exercises from this book the remainder of the year so that we can make sure that we are emotionally healthy. Get that. Thank you, Shannon. All right, Shannon said, Cheryl says she does not have the book. That's okay. Shannon said she does not have it, but Shannon did hit at highlight now. Shannon hit at followers so people can do that with the social media. Family and friends. I want to thank God for Shirley Moore, Evangelist Moore, and Jazz for preaching marvelous words on yesterday. How do you and I walk while wounded? How do we walk while wounded? And let's just talk about this for a minute because some of the wounds that we have suffered or are suffering are not self-inflicting. There are some wounds, Michael, that are self-inflicting, but there are some wounds that others have caused. Excuse me. Good morning, Anna. And how do we walk while wounded? And this has inspired me because I had a little situation, and I will share it with you throughout the rest of this month. Well, this month in all of October. Uh, some there were hands that I trusted, you know, and trusting those hands, and they were professional hands. They were perfecting hands. They were polished hands. Let me say that they were professional hands. They were perfecting hands. They were polished hands. I was trusting a pair of hands, and being diabetic, had a little slight situation, and it they worked on my foot, my toe, and I had to, got a little scratch that needs to heal. And Anna, just being honest, that's why this hashtag is what it is. And trusting the hands that are professional, trusting the hands that perfect, trusting the hands that are polished. I mean, mishap can still happen. And how do you walk while wounded? So now that I'm slightly injured, just slightly, I have to share that. I have to share that. I need to, and y'all know I'm an avid exerciser and walker. I need to know and learn how to walk while wounded. So, Mike, Anna, Shannon, Aunt Cheryl, how do we walk while wounded? I'm glad you asked. Or what has taken place since we walked while being wounded? Here it is. Boom. The first thing I had to do, and everybody can put number one, number one, two, and three. If we are going to get to a better place emotionally, and after I know I've been wounded, I had to change the pace. Yes. hmm I had to change the pace. I don't know why my throat has not awakened yet. I had to change the pace. And while we're walking while wounded, we need to know that changing the pace is of necessity. Then number two, Nakia, number two, here it is. I had to learn how to cover the pain. I hope this is helping somebody today. These are going to be our points. We're going to just work off them all week. Anna, how to walk while wounded. I had to, number one, change the pace. Woo! Number two, I had to cover the pain. And uncovering and covering, medicating what was messed up. Let me say that, Nakia. Medicating what is messed up and injured still hurts. It still hurts. Medicating what is messed up still hurts. Covering the pain still hurts. Changing the pace still hurts. Let's be honest. It hurts. And my mother tells me, son, I say, what? She said, I wished hurt did something else. I said, what can hurt? What else can hurt do? She said, hurt cannot do anything but hurt. I wished hurt smiled. I wished hurt laughed. I wished hurt danced. I wished hurt joked. But hurt does nothing but hurt. And when you have been injured, there it is. Those are your points. When you have been injured, you have to learn how to change the pace. I can't go as fast, and I might not be able to go as far. Then you have to learn how to cover the pain. The covering the pain, medicating the thing that hurts still hurts. There's some abrasions, there's some scars, there's some scar tissue, there's some cuts, abrasions, scar tissue in my soul now. And I got to medicate that. And some of us have chosen the wrong things to medicate our pain and cover our pain. But we got to learn to cover the pain. So I'm learning to walk while wounded. Then thirdly, there's your point. I have to learn how to congratulate the person, not the person that caused me the pain. But I have to learn how to congratulate the person who is in the pain, which is me. I'm not going to go through this day without congratulating me. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are the head and not the tail. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, and whom shall I be afraid? You have to do these three things. You can do more things to kill, but if you're going to walk while you're wounded, you got to change the pace. You got to cover the pain, and you have to learn how to congratulate the person. Those three things, they on the screen. I'm glad y'all are engaged. And Valina, I have to keep doing me. Let me say that. Let me pause. I have to keep doing me. If the me that I'm doing is not offensive and all out of whack. Now, if you're offensive and all out of whack, you need to do a new you. But make sure you keep doing what you need to do so that you can keep walking while wounded. And a lot of folk don't know how wounded you are, but you have kept walking. If they only knew, Shannon, what it took for you to show up every day, show up to be a mother, show up to be a parent, show up to be a partner, show up to be a co-worker, show up to be a sibling, show up to be a cousin, show up to be a niece. If you knew what it took for me to show up and how much pain I had to cover, how I had to change my pace, how I had to congratulate me. I'm not trying to be ignorant or indignant. But folk do, they have no clue. They have no clue. Anna, let me pause and let me land my plane. They have no clue how bothersome they really can be and what it takes for you and I to deal with them being who they are. People have no clue. And sometimes they think they're right. Come on, Valina. They think they're right, but they have no clue what it takes for us to deal with them. And you're already wounded. I'm wounded. How to walk while wounded. Good morning, Tangela. Come in and Tangela play the repeat. I'm about to land my plane. Play the repeat. I'm talking about literally wounded, and I have to learn to walk how wounded. What's up? What's up, Bishop? I'm serious. People do not know. They have no clue, Tyler, how repulsive they can be. Incorrigible. I'm trying to use words. And what it takes for you to deal with you and them when they are adding insult to injury. So what must I do? How to walk while wounded. This is all Capri Cares all this week. I must learn how to change the pace. I might not can walk as fast, and I might not can walk as far. I need to learn how to cover the pain. Knowing that medicating the pain is painful, and mascaring the pain is painful. And then, Tyler, I have to congratulate the person of me. I have to give a daily affirmation. I have to give a daily affirmation. I have to give a daily affirmation to congratulate me. Then I need to devote myself to appreciating the process of my healing because I'm walking while wounded. Hey, y'all, it's Conversations with Cornelius. It's Capri Cares. Come on, Nikki. Washed up and worn out. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same place, same time. Do me a favor. I need everybody to congratulate you right now. Just start congratulating you. Tell yourself good morning. Say, self, good morning. I'm glad you showed up today. Because when you look back over your life and you see what it took for you to just show up, and you walked while you've been wounded. People ought to praise God. You are not what you used to be. All right, y'all. I'm off of here. I'm landing my plane. Clarice, good morning. Everybody catch the replay. Everybody on Facebook, hit at followers at highlights to share the video. I appreciate y'all. Know that I care. Care that I know. It is Capri Cares and Conversations with Cornelius. At some point today, Renetta, we need to finish the Sunday school lesson. Tell her, Renetta, we need to finish the lesson. We'll finish it. I'll do an upload. Peace.